And now, the award-winning 10 o'clock news on Channel 2, the #1 primetime newscast in the country.
The vets say an already discredited Time, a CNN joint report, was also libelous. Rita Williams has that report.
28 years ago, these three men were risking their lives for the United States, fighting in the jungles of Laos or flying over them.
I think what we have here is almost a media my lie, that they just went so far overboard.
People keep getting wounded by this Vietnam War. When's it going to end?
The men said the stories labeled Valley of Death that CNN and Time ran last June dishonored the heroic actions of servicemen who were part of a secret mission called Operation Tailwind. The stories said in September 1970, the military dropped lethal nerve gas on Laotian jungles to kill American defectors and innocent Laotian women and children who got in the way.
If this had been nerve gas, especially sarin nerve gas, we'd have had wholesale casualties. Some of these men didn't even have gas masks.
Art Bishop, now retired, was a young Air Force pilot back then. He showed us the journal where he says he wrote in September 1970 the gas he dropped over the Ho Chi Minh Trail was CBU-30, or tear gas. He says he repeatedly told CNN reporters and producers it could not have been deadly nerve gas.
Essentially what I got was nerve gas questions, and I gave her tear gas answers.
The men say there were no American defectors in Laos then. They say their mission was to stop the flow of North Vietnamese troops into Laos, and that it was successful. In July, they apologized for the story, saying, quote, there was insufficient evidence sarin was used. The veterans say that's not the same as saying the story was a lie.
The so-called retraction wasn't really one at all. It was nothing but a press release from these organizations.
From our standpoint, we want butts, not bucks.